Jessii Vee, and today we're going to be talking about umbrellas. I know it's a little strange. Believe it or not, umbrella history is really weird, and you'll probably never look at one the same. And I also found some very creepy stories as usual. But before we get started, if you want to win this new enchanted backdrop behind me, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessii Vee channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my other two Instagram accounts. One is called Jessii Vee Merch, one is called The Whimsy Wonders. Follow them both. That's all you have to do to be entered, and I'll be announcing the winner in a couple weeks. Alright, so let's jump right into today's video talking a little bit about umbrella history. It's just kind of funny to say, I don't know why.
Do you like how fast I'm getting through my intros?
Well, that was pretty good. Vibrato?
Intros.
Yeah. Alright, so surprisingly enough, when umbrellas were first invented, they actually weren't meant to shield you from the rain, but instead they were used as protection from the sun. Umbrella takes its name from the Latin word umbra, which means shade or shadow. Makes sense, right? They were documented as being used in areas such as ancient Rome, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, the Middle East, and India as early as the 4th century BC. And these ancient versions of umbrellas were made with very strange materials like feathers, leaves, or leather. They were primarily used by women or royalty, and the rain umbrella didn't come around until the 17th century in selected European countries. And these specific ones from the 17th century were actually made out of silk, which wasn't very water resistant. By the mid-18th century, the rain umbrella moved towards an everyday item among women, and they always looked so decorated and fancy. I mean, there are so many beautiful old paintings with women in dresses holding their little delicate umbrella. So like I said, it was only really women that were using these because it kind of just went with their outfits. But one particular day in 1750, there was this man. His name was Jonas Hanway, and he decided that he wanted to use an umbrella one day. So he was walking through the town, and all the other men were laughing at him and making fun of him because umbrellas were only for women. But he wanted to use one too, so he did. And because of that, he started a movement, and by the 1800s, both men and women were using umbrellas. And actually now a Hanway is another word for an umbrella, which I did not know. Alright, so let's start getting into the weirder, eerier stuff. There are actually a lot of bad luck omens that have to do with umbrellas. People have believed for hundreds of years that opening an umbrella indoors will result in bad luck raining down on you. And there are a couple theories as to why this bad luck belief started. Some people believe that umbrella superstitions come from ancient Egypt, where, like I said, the umbrella was primarily used to shield yourself from the sun. Legend has it that ancient Egyptians believed that opening an umbrella indoors away from the sun was a disrespectful act that would anger the sun god. So if the sun god saw you using your umbrella away from the sun, it would get angry and it would take out its anger on everybody in your household, which you did not want. The other theory as to why opening an umbrella inside was bad luck is because when you open it indoors, it's a safety hazard. You can hit somebody in the head, you can knock something over. So it says warning people to not open an umbrella indoors serve to protect the health and safety of people and property indoors. So in this sense, opening it inside would be bad luck because of the damage that it does. And there are actually a couple of other very weird umbrella superstitions. It says that if you ever drop your umbrella, you yourself should never pick it up. You have to ask someone to pick it up for you. Imagine like being out in the rain and dropping your umbrella and being like,
Hey, you over there! Come pick it up now.
I feel like that wouldn't go over very well. Another one is to never give an umbrella as a gift. It says don't put your umbrella on a table or a bed. And if someone is sick in the house, make sure you get rid of your umbrella. What? Imagine like I come down with a cold and my mom is like,
Where's the umbrella? Give it to me now, it's going in the trash.
Alright, let's move on to a very creepy story. This one is said to be true, but I'm not sure. It is called the Cursed Umbrella Painting. This story took place in the 90s, and it was about a young couple who was gifted a watercolor painting as a wedding gift. They had no idea who it was from, as it was placed on the gift table during their reception with no card or any hint as to who it would be from. The only thing they saw was this little sticky note on the back of the painting, and it said, "From my house to yours, may it be a welcomed addition to your lives." The painting they got was a print from an artist named named Jacques Villon, and the painting was called Woman with Umbrella. At first they thought it was kind of a strange wedding gift to receive because the painting itself is a little bit dreary. I mean, it's a woman all in black holding a black umbrella turned away. Like the umbrella is covering the top half of her body so you can't see her face, you can't really see what's going on. And I don't know about you guys, but I would not be able to own a painting that covered someone's face. I don't know why, I think it just freaks me out when things are like left to the imagination. As humans, we want to see everything. We want to see someone's face. Anyways, this couple went home and they hung up their painting in their hallway a couple weeks later. Almost instantly, things started to go very wrong in their lives. Their cat died that same weekend. The woman's sister got into a terrible car accident on her way to work in a horrible thunderstorm. The phones in their house stopped working altogether, so no one was able to get in contact with them. And the man was laid off from work without any notice. They started to notice that whenever they walked past the umbrella painting in their hallway, the paper would actually look wet. Like as if the woman was actually walking through a real rainstorm. They even one day found a small puddle on the floor underneath the painting. But they tried to rationalize it as maybe like a leak in the ceiling, because for some reason, since they put the painting up, they were having a lot of thunderstorms in their area almost every single night. Sometimes in the middle of the night, they would hear what sounded like rain pattering on top of an umbrella. And the day they finally decided to get rid of this umbrella painting altogether, the woman had been walking down the hallway past the umbrella painting. And as she did, she saw something move from the side of her eye. And when she turned to look directly at the painting, she saw that the woman in the painting had turned to look at her, so her face was visible. It says that she had this old face with hollow eyes, pointed cheekbones, and she looked cruel, like her facial expression looked angry and mean. And in a split second of this woman looking at the painting, it turned back around to its original form. They threw the painting in the garbage and put it at the end of their driveway, but the next day it was back sitting on their porch. This happened again and again and again, no matter how far they took it from their house. That's when they realized that they probably had to gift it to somebody. So they went to their local art gallery and donated the piece for free to the very enthusiastic owner. And then they were free of it. Out of curiosity, they decided to look back at their wedding footage to see if they could find the original person who had given them the painting. And sure enough, towards the end of the night, as everyone was dancing and partying, a man snuck into the venue wearing this dark hooded coat with shaded glasses covering half of his face. He quickly placed the painting on the gift table and left immediately. And clearly he knew that the only way to get his life back in order and back to normal was to give away that painting, which is what this poor couple was doing now. And just a disclaimer, the original painting that this artist had made was not haunted in any way. I guess just this specific print was haunted for some reason. I'm not really sure how that would be. But yeah, I just want to say that. The man who made this, nothing's wrong. Anyway, so guys, that is the end of today's video. That is such a creepy story. And now every time I see my umbrella, I'm gonna be like, should I throw that thing out? But yeah, if I missed any creepy umbrella facts, which I'm sure are kind of hard to find, but comment them down below. And if you would like to win this new backdrop behind me, definitely go follow those 2 Instagram accounts. But I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!